Everyone is saying Captain America is looking so different than before. So what's the reason? Look at him, he was looking like this before, but suddenly he is looking like this and everybody is noticing the change and they are discussing about it. So what's the reason? Is it aging or something else? Let's break it down. I don't think aging is the culprit here because he is just 45 years old and 45 years is not old enough to look like this. I'm not saying Chris Evans is looking very bad, but he is definitely not looking as good as he used to look before. So the number one reason I think is loss of collagen. Look at him when he was very young. His collagen was very high. In this picture also, he was looking very good. But in this picture, you can notice wrinkle around his forehead and his smile lines and folds are much more noticeable right now. Look at him. It's completely noticeable because of the loss of collagen. Collagen is like the fuel for your skin. The second thing in my opinion is higher body fat percentage. Captain America used to be very lean and that leanness also used to reflect in his face. But in this picture, he kinda have a higher body fat percentage than this picture because his cheeks look puffier and make him appear much more softer. He has lost all his angularity in this picture. His face is not looking as sharp as it was looking before. And number third reason I think is receding hairline. It is believed that he wore a wig in all his movies and that is completely fine. He was looking like this before, but when he grew his hair, that receding hairline has become much more noticeable and that is ruining his facial balance, guys, because forehead is appearing much larger than before. You see the hairline was completely fine here, but in this picture it is a completely different story. And number 4 reason is smaller neck. A thick neck gives any man a dominant and masculine personality. That's why he used to look imposing and very masculine before, but in this picture you definitely can see he has a smaller neck than before. That's why he don't look as imposing as before. It is kind of giving him a less powerful and weak appearance. You can also notice some wrinkle around his neck. So neck is very important. He used to look like this when he has very thick neck, but now it is much more smaller. And I think this is the biggest culprit, the unflattering light. In this picture the light is completely on his face and we can see all his facial features, but right now, right in here, it is completely dark. We can't even see half of his face. The lighting actually plays a huge role, guys, and in this particular scene the lighting is very dark. It hides a lot of facial feature and it destroys the facial contrast that he had. In this picture you see he has blue eyes, but in this picture it seems like he has brown eyes. I'm not saying brown eyes not that good looking. What I mean to say is he is looking completely different than he used to look, and that difference is mainly in a bad way. So the contrast has been destroyed in this picture because of the unflattering light. In conclusion, what actually happened to Captain America? It's not just aging, because I already told you he is just 45-year-old, guys. You can see a lot of actors around this age and they are looking way better than him because there is a combination of things that is changing his look completely. That is collagen loss, one of the biggest reasons, because of the higher body fat percentage, a receding hairline and a small looking neck, and the biggest thing I think in this picture is the lighting. This all together changed how we perceive his appearance. So that's the reason why he's looking so different, and this is a great reminder that looks aren't determined by just one feature, guys. It is the combination of different things that actually change your look. That was it for today's video, guys. Thanks for watching and I'm gonna meet you tomorrow. Till then, keep improving. Bye bye.